Do I look like a Fitspo bottle? Fish smoothie? Salmon smoothie?
Did you say higher libido?
Higher libido.
Okay.
You're still my favorite queen of the night. I'm friend, let's drive off again. Let's drive off again.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to This Is Not a Vlog. Today is not a vlog. Today we are doing something different. We are doing a sit-down talk where we get into the benefits of eating healthy and how it can improve your mental health. I am here with the lovely registered dietitian, Ms Karakori.
Thank you for having me here.
Take it away, Kara. Let's hear a little bit of a background on what you do.
I am a registered dietitian. I work in mental health, so I actually work at a psychiatric institution in New York State. Just such a different take on working with someone to help them focus on nutrition that benefits their mental health. Heidi and I both come from backgrounds where we've both done bikini competitions and lived the bodybuilder lifestyle where we're counting every macro and it's all about the focus of like the calories and just making sure you don't go over your calories and eating less.
With bodybuilding competitions, it's like we were eating for a physical goal.
I know, I definitely didn't make choices that made me feel the best all the time.
Yes.
It was like, I'm gonna eat whatever I can to fit in as much macros as I can. Like
Exactly.
It wasn't necessarily about how you feel because you kind of felt like crap actually when you competed.
Yeah, you really
did.
do. It's like your body looked great for like one day, but it's
yeah.
just like it does take a toll on your mental health, which I'm grateful that I did those shows.
Me too.
Because I feel like I learned a lot about myself with, patience and dedication, determination, just a lot of great things that I carried with me until this day.
It's really refreshing for me to work with people when they want to focus more on their mental health, but it really can help improve your relationship with food in general by taking that approach of what makes you feel the best, not just physically, but mentally as well. And that's something a lot of people struggle with. They don't really take the time to sit there and think about how my food's going to make me feel. A lot of people choose foods based off taste. I mean, we all do. There's nothing wrong with that. When you're really being more considerate of the foods you're eating and how it can actually fuel your brain, you can function better, have more energy, have a higher libido.
Just all the good things.
Less mood swings.
Did you say higher libido?
Higher libido.
Okay.
Sign me up.
Sign me up for this.
Love that for us.
Love this for all of us. All of us. Actually, that makes sense because a lot of bodybuilders, I feel like whenever you're prepping for shows, I hear that from a lot of people, is you do have like less of a sex drive because you just don't have mental or physical energy. You're just exhausted.
Right.
Crazy how that does.
And
that.
even for people that just want to lose weight, they often focus on pounds on the scale, like assessing all progress based on, did I lose X amount of pounds this week, or my weight isn't moving. Okay, but do you feel good? Like, how's your mood been? Do you have energy? Do you have more energy when you wake up every day? And I'll have clients be like, yeah, I actually have so much more energy. I never used to eat this much, and now I just feel so much better, and I feel like I can come home from work at night and I don't have to eat through my entire kitchen because they just feel better. So, and there's a lot of different levels to this. I work in an institution, so of course the individuals I work with, they do need medication for proper mental health and to really sustain themselves, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But there is a lot of research being done linking a lot of the foods we kind of have spread in front of us and how it can actually help boost your mood, potentially lessen depression. It may never get rid of it, but it can actually just help your overall mood. It's because everyone's unique. So that's the one thing people look to me for. They're like, you're a dietitian, tell me exactly what to eat.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I wouldn't have a job if there was like just one little beautiful list to hand to everyone. I'd be out of a job, man. Like, it's so unique. It's unique based on your genetic makeup, based on your lifestyle. Like, your lifestyle is very different than mine. So even though we're both like petite little females, we both have very different needs, and different foods are maybe gonna make you feel amazing and they may make me feel like junk. So it is very unique to everyone, even though we're gonna give you guys some general recommendations too.
And that would go back into how some people are like, gluten-free, gluten-free, gluten-free. And it's like that might work for you, although you
Right.
eat gluten, right? So
Yes, I do.
you could have like some type of intolerance to gluten,
Right.
and gluten just does not sit well with you. However,
Right.
me, I'm like, I'm gonna live my best life eating gluten because it doesn't affect me that way. It's like we're all so different with
Yeah.
all these different things. And what made me really excited to do this video with Kara is that I knew that, you know, eating healthy definitely helps just overall health, not only physical but mental health. But I didn't realize like how important it was to eat good for your mental health. Until recently, I actually know someone who struggled with their mental health and they changed their diet around, and I saw like right in front of me, like, wow, a huge difference. And I was just blown away by not even the exercising, it was just eating right for your mental health.
Mhm.
What it did for this person was just
Amazing.
incredible.
Yeah.
And that's when I reached out to Kara. I was like, I am so appreciative of everything you do
Yeah.
because I didn't know the healingness that food can do for you.
Yeah.
And so we have this like beautiful little spread out in front of us.
In general, there's a couple different approaches. If you're familiar with the Mediterranean diet, that's one style that would be looked at as being very supportive of your mental health. Or there's more recently the Mind diet, it's called. That one's very a similar twist on Mediterranean, but it specifically helps target prevention of Alzheimer's disease and just the neurodegeneration that can happen to your brain, which, you know, reaches me because both my grandparents on my father's side had Alzheimer's, so I'm always very aware of that. So that's where I've switched my focus a bit for thinking about longevity, not just, do I look like a Fitspo bottle? Like, do I look good enough for
Miss Shredded.
being in fitness and having abs? It's like, well, I really believe you have nothing if you don't have your mental health. You
Yeah.
can have all the money in the world, all the people in your life, but if you don't have your mental health, you have absolutely nothing. We have a lot of whole foods in front of us, so that's something I definitely recommend, is trying to make a lot of your food choices come from whole foods, more unprocessed foods. I think that's stuff we've all heard before. This does take a little planning sometimes with some of these
Yeah.
items, but we have a lot of high antioxidant rich foods. So we've got this lovely spread here of different fruits. We have raspberries. Any kind of berry really is amazing for you, just super high antioxidants. Blueberries are so powerful. And sometimes with some of this stuff, if you don't like it, there's ways of sneaking it in there. Like with smoothies.
Smoothies.
Are such a great way. If there's some kind of smoothie you like, I don't normally eat kale all the time, and I know a lot of people don't like it because it can taste kind of bitter.
Yeah, I would say kale is just like, it's just a no for me.
It's a no
dog.
for you?
I'll throw it in my smoothie, just kind of hide it because I'm like, hit.
Yeah.
Same with spinach. I'm not like a spinach person.
Right.
Smoothie, and then I think my mom taught me how healthy this is. She'll take kale and she'll drizzle some olive oil. Olive oil is good for you. Lots of salt, and then we just put it in the oven. It's almost like kale. You make your own kale chips.
Kale chips. Excellent.
I'll eat that
Love
because
it.
it's crunchy.
Mhm.
Probably cook some of the vitamins out of them,
Maybe
but
a
it
little.
helps get it down.
But it's better than not eating it at all.
Yeah, it's better than a big Texas cinnamon roll. So there's that.
Absolutely. If you prefer to drink your fruit, red wine is also so high in antioxidants. So
Okay.
that can be good to have a glass of red wine at night if it doesn't interact with things, if your drinking isn't for everyone, but it can help with just also decreasing inflammation, which can help with our mental health. If we're very inflamed and suffer from inflammation, that can impact our mood as well. Heart healthy fats, or fats that actually fuel the brain. We have coconut oil, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, olive oil. The other thing we don't have out too in terms of protein is fatty fish. So you're getting a 2-for-1 there between the fat and the protein, but any fatty fish is so good for your brain.
I wish I liked
overall.
salmon. I'm gonna try.
It's one of those
salmon
things,
chips?
you
You make
either
salmon
like
chips?
it or you don't. I'm not really sure of a creative way to snazz that up where you'd really love it. Fish smoothie? Salmon smoothie?
I think it's just a no
It's
for
probably,
me.
and there's sometimes it's a no, and that's okay too. There's other things.
There's chicken and a shot of olive oil.
A shot of olive oil.
Yeah, I have done that.
Have you?
I don't recommend.
I have heard of people doing that. I just prefer to like use it with cooking food.
Yeah. Looking back, I should have done that because I
Just
almost threw
to
up.
clean your system out or something.
I used to work for this homeopathic doctor, and he would do it was like some vinegar, olive oil, salt, and some other weird thing in there, and it was just like a health shot that we would take in the mornings. Did not make me feel good.
Ooh, see, and
I'd
that's it.
rather eat it.
And what Heidi just said kind of sums up this video with paying attention to how foods make you feel. You
yes.
know, I notice this more sometimes when I travel, actually, because I eat out more if I don't bring things with me.
Yeah.
And if I'm not making such good choices, eating out every day, I start to feel lethargic. I start to feel sluggish. And I notice it's because, man, I've been eating like crap. Have I ate any fruits and vegetables this week? Like, there's been times where days passed and I haven't seen a fruit or a vegetable.
Same.
And that's when I know, I'm like, gosh, I really don't feel good. What is going on with me? But life is busy. We have this beautiful plate of veggies. This isn't all inclusive, but really focusing on things like sweet potatoes. We've got asparagus, cucumber, nice and hydrating for you. So hydration is also really important.
Topo Chico?
Not sponsored, but
I wish it was. And what I love about Topo Chico, actually, this is not sponsored, is I recently watched, there was a show on Netflix, and it was Zac Efron. He was talking about all the different waters, and I really enjoyed it because I didn't realize how important it is to drink certain waters. He was talking about all these different water companies where it's super purified and, you know, extra filtered and all these things. And actually sometimes drinking those can pull the minerals and the things out of your body. And he was talking about mineral water and spring water and how those things in there like shouldn't be filtered out and how good it is for you to drink. And so ever since I'm like, Topo Chico, hi.
Hi.
It was actually
Stock
rated one of
up.
the best ones.
It was?
Topo Chico,
Yeah,
it was. He was
I
like,
do
this
love
is
it.
like top 3. I was like, yes, I knew I liked Topo Chico.
I hate that I can't get that where I live. That's so rude.
I'll send you some.
So I just drink all of it
I got
when
you.
I'm here. I'm like, can I please have
We'll
another
get Topo Chico wasted every time you
I
come.
know, I love it. We also have some sweets. So people think you can't have sweets in a healthy diet. I actually eat sweets every single day. I always have
do
some
too.
kind of dark chocolate, or it's not always dark chocolate. Sometimes I'm eating for taste, and I'm having some of Mama Guzman's lemon cake now that I'm hooked on that.
Yeah.
So this is not to say you can't still fit in those fun foods, but really trying to incorporate some of this stuff. So in terms of a treat, I know not everyone loves dark chocolate. You can give it a try. I really do feel like it's an acquired taste. Forever love a little sweet treat before bed.
Yeah.
So having a bit of dark chocolate, and if you do like dark chocolate, going for the types that are 70% or higher in cocoa is going to have the most benefit for you. It's a
I
little
love me
better,
some milk chocolate, but
but
I'm gonna
the more
get
bitter,
acquired taste for
yeah,
that.
the darker it is. Or maybe if you're not a huge fan, maybe you could even sneak it into other things. Maybe you can sneak it into your smoothies.
Smoothies.
Just that smoothie's gonna have a
Just
lot of stuff going on. It's gonna
Salmon,
have some fish.
chocolate, spinach, kale. What Kara said, having your mental health is everything. And as a business owner, it's like I feel it if I'm not
I'm sure.
eating healthy. I'm not as sharp. I'm not as cognitive. I'm not
Yeah.
as on it. I'm not as
Right.
energetic. I can feel myself not slipping, but sort of. I'm like, I just am not there today. You know, drinking enough water, or eating healthy, it's not only to build muscle or to lose inches and to do all these things. It's really this overall like physical and mental health. And that's why, you know, sometimes if you're like, yeah, I'm happy with my body, I don't need to eat healthy or whatever. It's like sometimes it is for your mental health.
Right.
So yeah, I see such a big difference just mentally eating healthier. Honestly, I had an avocado just like 45 minutes ago. I was
Yeah.
like, I am slow
were
today.
good,
I
yeah.
need this. I feel a lot better. What Kira said, like having a chocolate before bed, or, you know, I love me some treats. You guys have seen my pantry. So
we share the love for treats.
we share
here.
the love for treats, but it's like finding a balance.
Yeah.
I think it's important. Like if you love sweets, like I am a diehard sugar fan. I love sugar, and I have something every day. Like I might not have a massive plate of cinnamon rolls and chocolates and cookies and stuff like that, but I allow myself to have a couple pieces of chocolate or a couple cookies or like a little thing here and there, because the rest of the day I really try to, you know, eat as healthy as I can, and this and that. I don't want to limit myself, because at the end of the day, life is short.
That's mental health too.
Yeah.
It's having the cake. It's having the cookies.
cake, you know, and not feeling guilty about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to have a chocolate before bed. It's okay to have a cookie. It's okay to have a slice of lemon cake.
Right.
But it's still, you don't want to have that take over your diet, because that's when you do start struggling, not only with your body, but also mentally. I see things in such a different light now. And if someone's eating healthy, or, you know, they're making like a healthier decision with their lunch or their dinner. I feel like people see people eating healthy and they're like, oh, they're on a diet. They said no to the cake, so they're trying to lose weight. They're trying to do this. It's like, sometimes it's for your brain. It's for your mental health. Sometimes it's
Absolutely.
like, I need nutrients.
Right.
I'm going to say no to the sugar because I'm going to feel like crap afterwards. Like I need this in order to have more energy, to be more cognitive, to have more focus, to just overall be healthy. And I just think that is so cool.
Something that people love is soda. People drinking tons and tons of soda. They've had people lose so much weight and just feel so much better from just that one change. I'm like, keep going to McDonald's. Keep eating your TV dinners. I don't care. Don't worry about any of that right now. Just let's focus on the soda consumption. And we've had really good success with that. So many people are like, I want to lose weight so bad. That's great. But what are you actually willing to do? Are you willing to make any changes?
Put the soda down.
How willing are you to change your fitness routine or make changes to your nutrition or take supplements? Nope, not doing it. I can't help you then because you are not ready.
And I think that's really cool how you said it's almost like baby steps, which I think is so important. Even with, people that would prep for shows and this and that, like I hated seeing people go from eating a normal diet to all of a sudden they're doing 1,000 calories a day and it's like fish and, tilapia and broccoli, like for every single meal. And I was always like, whoa, who's your coach? Because it's like, it shouldn't be such an extreme right away. It's kind of like that gradual decrease of caloric intake, and it's just kind of like those baby steps and listening to your body.
Way to do it.
Yeah, and it always made me so sad. And even people I know, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm going all the way like no carb,
just fish and tilapia
for 12 to 20 weeks." And I'm like, it's so harmful on your body to do that type of extreme. Yeah. Not saying that like bodybuilding is like a healthy thing to do because starving yourself. Yeah. But at the same time, you can do it in a way that won't harm you
long term. Yeah, because you have to think about the aftermath. So often competitors think about, I'm going to do whatever it takes to look that way on stage day, and they forget to think about the aftermath.
Whether it's when you're first starting to diet or you're just trying to make overall healthy changes, it's like, don't go from one extreme to the other. Do a complete 180 because you really are going to set yourself up for failure. It's like you can't just eat broccoli and tilapia for every meal, and you can't go to the gym for 3 hours a day because you will burn out and you will be exhausted, and it's going to be hard on your body, it's going to be hard on your mental health, and it's giving yourself attainable goals. I'm going to start by having 1 salad a day, and then maybe from there it's like, okay, now I'm going to start going to the gym every other day. Maybe not every day because that's too much. I know that helped me in the beginning. I was like, I hated the gym, and I was like, I'm not going to the gym every day. I'm going to do every other day. Whatever you can do to give yourself a goal that you're like, I can meet this and I can do it, and then increasing from there. And for me, instead of doing, crazy low calories, I just focus on eating healthier, natural foods, less processed. And I saw such a big difference from just that.
And the other thing is people want to see instant results. That's the world we live in right now, is instant gratification. It's all at our fingertips. We want it right now. We want it 3 seconds ago. It doesn't work that way. It takes time.
We did have quite a bit of whiskey and candy, so there's that.
Oh, you weren't supposed to tell them.
Registered dietitian. Love it.
I'm all about balance. I don't eat this stuff here every day, all day. If you see what I eat convenient stuff too. I love cookies. I love all the other things. And I do think that is part of mental health too, is the balance of it.
Yeah, eat the apple, but also eat the cake.
Yes.
Have a little piece of chocolate. So I'm going to be honest, Kara, I don't always eat a lot of this. So I'm going to kind of go around and kind of show different ways that I get in my nutrients out of all of these things. I'm going to show what I do and don't eat in these platters.
Okay.
First thing, not a fan of kale. Do not enjoy this. Do not like it. I don't like the way it looks or smells, the way it tastes. It is bitter.
It's very common.
The way that I will actually get in my kale is obviously throwing it in the oven, like I mentioned earlier. Some olive oil, a lot of olive oil, some pink salt. Love my Himalayan pink salt. And pepper. I put a little bit in a smoothie. I can't even put a lot in a smoothie. I feel like I taste it.
It has a very strong taste. The spinach is a little less bitter.
That's about how much I put in the smoothie. It's not a lot, but it's something, which counts, right?
It does.
It's a little baby thumbs up.
A little bit.
I do like me some broccoli. I really steam it though. I gotta really steam it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think I eat a lot of raw vegetables. So salads would not work for me. Spinach, I will eat this on on a sandwich. Why is it so floppy?
It's very floppy. Pick another piece. I'm very disappointed in that piece.
It's a very sad spinach. Okay. Spinach. I will put this in a smoothie, on a sandwich.
That's it?
That's kind of it. Christian will eat it in his omelet, and I'm like, I'd rather just eat my omelet and eat the spinach afterwards. I don't want a soggy piece of spinach in my oatmeal. Sorry, in my omelet. Nope. Carrots mess me up. A raw carrot will mess me up.
So that's important though, because like some of the stuff when we talk about whole foods, doing it raw, some people just don't digest well. Yes. And you'll have the adverse effects from it, not the good effects.
But a good way for me to eat carrots is my soup. My progressive soup. That's how I get my carrots.
Your chicken nude?
My chicken nude. The nudes.
Your chicken nudes.
Chicken nude soup, man. I can have these all day long in my chicken nude soup.
I love roasted carrots.
Yeah, roasted carrots.
Can you do roasted carrots?
If they're like real soft, yeah.
I I cook.
I gotta basically bake the vitamins out.
Lots of olive oil, some salt and
Speaking my
pepper.
language right now, that's hot.
Throw it in the oven for like at least 30 minutes to get them real tender.
Delicious.
They're so good. Got
Yeah.
Jason hooked on those too.
Yum. Tomatoes, I like them. I like tomatoes. Raw or cooked, they're cool.
Not just ketchup form.
I do love ketchup. Ketchup is amazing. Does that count? Spicy ketchup from Whataburger.
Never heard of her.
Asparagus, I just can't do it.
No.
I think I'm just scarred from like all the preps I did in the past and like eating it because it's a diuretic, you know, it helps like.
So you know what I do with asparagus now to make it a little bit different? I'm like really into tiny vegetables.
Or you
So
just
I
chop it up.
chop, like super tiny, and I chop up
you
my
put it in your
carrots,
smoothie?
super tiny. No, and I just saute it on the stove with a little olive oil and garlic
Stop it.
and some seasonings, and literally you can't even taste the asparagus because it just absorbs
I will taste these.
all the seasoning. I'll make it
I'm
for
gonna
you
try this.
sometime if you want. Tiny vegetables.
Next time she
are it.
comes, cooking video. We'll have a
let me
cook-off.
cook for you.
Yeah. Okay, I like this. Next one we have the cucumber. Honestly, I love me a cucumber.
Me too. I can
Love
eat that
it.
whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can eat the whole thing?
Oh
The
yeah.
whole thing.
Whole thing. Can't you? You slice it up?
Yeah.
Little salt?
Oh, yeah. I think my favorite's, honestly, I just put salt on it.
I do, or I cut it up and I add a little apple cider vinegar and maybe like one packet of stevia and chill it in the fridge. And it's like this refreshing treat.
My mouth is watering. Wait, have you ever had this in tahini? Chili salt?
I've never had tahini.
I'm sending you home with a big jar. I have a lot. I have a lot of tahini here. Then we also have sweet potato. I mean, I have a love for sweet potatoes. I eat these a lot. Like if I could, if they weren't so damn hard to cook, I'd probably eat one every day.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a rice sweet potato that I have in the freezer. It's really good. What I like about these is you can do salt and pepper and butter. You can do cinnamon sugar, which is totally my fave. You can cook it with like some syrup, some honey. Like there's so many different ways that you can marshmallows. I love them. Avocado, this is actually a fruit. I don't know what it's doing on this plate. I didn't think about that.
It
It matches. Avocados, I eat like 1 to 2 a day. Love avocados. I just put salt and pepper on it. Sometimes just salt, avocado toast. Big fan. Huge fan. Basically have it every morning. Love it on my burger.
Have you ever baked with it? Made brownies with avocado?
Shut your mouth.
You have to make brownies with avocado.
It makes it brownies with avocado.
So
with
smooth
cacao.
and creamy.
Cacao.
Cocoa.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put that in my brownies. Love it. Lemon. I put a little sliced lemon in here. Lemon is great. I love lemon. Lemon cake, lemon cookies, lemon juice, lemonade.
Do you like
Love
just squirt
lemons.
like lemon on your protein or anything like that?
Oh yeah, like lemon pepper chicken.
Yeah.
Forget about it. I use lemon for a lot of things, and honestly, just like lemon water is really
Yeah.
good. Like I always feel good drinking lemon water. I'm like, I feel invincible.
How about
Okay.
this? What can you eat on here? Because I know you have allergies.
I have
so
a crazy fruit, some veggie, and nut allergy. I can have watermelon, grapefruit, and raspberries on here. I can't have these 3, but although I'm gonna try blueberries at my next food challenge. And I will say, when it comes to like glowing skin, my 2 things that I've seen the biggest difference is avocados and watermelon. I know this is probably just like hydration, and this I know is just like good fats are great for your skin. I don't know, but I see a huge difference in my skin with like these 2 primarily. And over here, I have a crazy nut allergy, so I obviously cannot have walnuts, but I can have coconuts. So coconut oil is big for me. I cook a lot with coconut oil for my food, and then
That's
also
good.
olive oil. And butter. You know, butter, olive oil, and coconut oil, my 3 best friends. Going back to what we said earlier, baby steps, guys. Sometimes it takes some adapting to your palate. And I think that was the biggest thing whenever doing like the bodybuilding shows. I was like, I hate salmon, I hate shrimp, I'm very picky when it comes to food, as you can tell. And, you know, it took a little while to acquire these tastes and kind of get my palate ready. But over time, you kind of develop this like, you know, like this diet taste, if you will.
adjust. Yeah.
You start
A lot
adjusting.
of
Like your
times you will
palate's like,
adjust.
I hadn't had avocado in like over 5 years. When I first tried it, I was like, oh God, no, this is just slimy and it's mushy, and I just no, it's a no
I
for
remember
me.
you saying you didn't really care for the taste of avocados.
I did not care
now
for
every
it.
time I turn around, you're eating one.
Yeah, I was like, absolutely not, gross. Ugh. But then it was weird because like I tried it, and like after a couple of days, like I ate one, and then I was like, huh. And I think it's just like the different ways that you can prepare it, right? Like if you put on toast, I'm like, wow, some salt, delicious. Maybe it was the salt for me, because I think when I did the food challenge, there was no salt.
Yeah.
Now, like I literally crave avocados. I'm like, yes. But it's kind of getting your body and your palate acquired to those different tastes. Your body is just a wonderful, amazing machine.
You
But I
don't eat
should.
anything on here? What about beans? We've got the garbanzo beans here,
I'm
or
allergic to
hummus,
peas, and so
Okay.
is it not
or legumes. Yeah, they're a little bit harder to digest. Very high in fiber, so you maybe could try them in really small amounts.
Yeah.
Like a really small serving,
Probably
like
not
a
smart to
fourth of
just take a whole spoonful and plop
No.
it at Chipotle. I think that's where I went wrong.
that. And in Chipotle too, with everything
all
that
the
they
salt.
marinate, it never goes over right for me personally.
Have you
but
seen their queso?
no, do I need to see their queso?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what do we have here on this plate?
We also have some plain Greek yogurt because we were talking about gut health and how that really impacts your mental health, making sure you have enough good gut bacteria. So getting in foods that are rich in probiotics, which you can look at the live active cultures. This is what I suggest people do. Try to check out the live active cultures and count how many are there. They should list them out for you. So how many are there?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. So you want to have at least 5. Are you about to take a spoonful of
I
this?
just want to smell it.
Let's do a live taste
Oh
test.
God, no.
Heidi.
No, I can't. I just.
It smells like yogurt. You're being dramatic.
I want to like it. I'm just gonna. It's gonna
What
take
if
a
you
little
dip
bit
it
more
on a piece
acquiring.
of watermelon? Here,
It's gonna. Nope.
do it for the video,
Nope. I
Heidi.
can't. No, I can't do it for the
Just
video.
dip it.
Nope. My eyes are already watering. I don't want to.
Eat it.
No, I
Heidi.
can't. No, I gotta acquire this. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, and I'm gonna like.
What if I do a
honey it.
little less?
You eat that. I want to see you. You're so brave.
It's so fine.
God damn, you're so brave.
This watermelon's really freaking good though.
I purchased this so I could acquire. I will be acquiring this and update you guys. Stay tuned for part 2 of the yogurt diaries. So hummus is a dip that's made from chickpeas. Chickpeas is high in protein, is that right?
Garbanzo beans or chickpeas.
Yeah. Good little option right there.
Yep.
Honestly, a lot of these
Dip your-
vegetables,
Go right in there.
dip them in there.
Boom.
So we're gonna outro this bitch.
Oh, I'll eat chocolate after that.
Oh, you can eat chocolate now if you want.
No, I'm it all in my teeth.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was really fun. Honestly, it was just more of like a podcast, just conversational,
Yeah.
just talking about like what our thoughts are on eating healthy for not only physical health, but mental health. Love showing you guys some different options that are, known to help improve your mental health, and also different ways that you can prepare them. Ms Karakori has her YouTube channel, so go check her out. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and comment below one of your favorite brain foods. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Say bye to the YouTube. Say bye to the YouTube. Say bye. Goodbye.